Assalamu alaikum. I'm Naila Fitnesswali and I'm 11 years old, a student at Rehan School Online Academy. Today I'm going to be talking about a TED Talk that really blew my mind. It's called Making Peace is a Marathon by May El-Khalil. Now don't worry, this isn't about running. I know some of you are like, ugh, I can't even run one lap in PE class without dying. Same, but this talk isn't about fitness. It's about hope, peace, and never giving up even when life gets really hard. By the end of this video, you'll see how one woman's story can inspire all of us to keep moving forward in our own lives. So let's start with May's story. May is from Lebanon, a country in the Middle East. Lebanon has been through a lot of wars, fights, and political problems. It's a place where people often feel divided by religion, politics, and all things. May herself was a marathon runner. A marathon is the world's longest race in the world, about 42 kilometers or 26 miles. That's like running from one city to another. Crazy, right? But in 2001, something happened that changed her life forever. While she was training, a truck hit her. She went into a coma and needed 36 surgeries just to be able to walk again. Imagine that. One moment she was strong and healthy, training to run races. The next, she was lying in a hospital bed, not even sure if she'd walk again. Most people would have stopped there, but not May. She had other plans. When May woke up after her accident, she realized something: she could never run like before. And for someone who loved running, that felt like losing a part of herself. But instead of saying, "My life is over," she asked, "If I can't run anymore, what can I do instead?" And here's what her strength shows. She thought, "If I can't run, maybe I can help others run. If I can compete, maybe I can create something bigger than myself." That's how she came up with the idea of the Beirut Marathon, a race in her home country that could bring people together. Now, starting a marathon in Lebanon wasn't easy. At that time, the country was still recovering from years of civil wars, and people didn't trust each other. And honestly, most had never even thought about running a marathon. But May didn't give up. She began traveling all around the country, small villages, busy cities, churches, mosques, schools, you name it. She told her story. She spoke about her accident, her recovery, and her dream of uniting Lebanon through running. She didn't use fancy speeches. She spoke from her heart. Slowly, people started to believe her. Finally, in 2003, her dream became true. The first Beirut Marathon took place. It wasn't a small marathon. 6,000 runners joined from 49 different countries around the world. Picture this: thousands of people, different religions, different backgrounds, even different languages, all running together through the streets of Beirut. It wasn't just a race, it was a message. Peace is possible. In 2005, Lebanon went through another tragedy. The prime minister was assassinated, and the whole country was full of anger and fear. Most people thought, this is the end. No one will come together now. But May and her team had another idea. They created a 5K run for peace in the middle of Beirut. And guess what? Over 60,000 people showed up. They all wore white shirts. No political slogans, no hate, just running together as one. That showed the world something powerful. Even in the darkest times, people can show peace. Of course, the years after weren't always easy. Lebanon continued facing protest, violence, and political fights. Sometimes roads were blocked. Sometimes people said the marathon should be cancelled. But May never gave up. The marathon kept going year after year. And something amazing happened. Group, Groups who normally fought against each other started working together during the marathon. They handed out water bottles, cheered for runners, and became part of the event. Running created a bridge between people who usually stood on opposite sides. Over time, the Beirut Marathon grew. They didn't just organize one big race, they started many different events, like running for the environment, running for breast cancer awareness, woman only races, family runs, even races for people with disabilities and older people. May wanted to make sure that everyone, no matter their age, gender, or ability, had a chance to be part of this movement. So, what's the big lesson here? May teaches us that peace isn't just a sprint, it's a marathon. That means peace takes time, patience, and effort. You don't win it in one day. You keep going step by step, even when it's hard. And she proved something else too. One person can make a huge difference. If May lying in a hospital bed after 36 surgeries could create a movement that united thousands, then we can also turn our struggles into something positive. Okay, let's bring it back to us. Why should we, as teenagers, care about this? Because her lesson fit into our lives too. Like, setbacks into strength. Got a bad grade? Learn from it. Got rejected? Use it as motivation. Second, be open about your story. People can connect with honesty. Third, start small. Big changes always begin with small steps. Fourth, be patient. Success takes time, just like a marathon. We may not be running through Beirut, but we all are running our own life, like our own life marathon. May's journey is proof that hope is stronger than fear, and peace is stronger than hate. She turned her pain into purpose, and in doing so, she gave thousands of people a reason of believe in unity again. If she could do that after her accident, imagine what we can do when we put our minds and hearts into something. That's my review of Making Peace is a Marathon. If this inspired you, don't forget to hit the like and comment and subscribe for more TED Talk reviews and motivational stories. And hey, comment down below. What's one challenge you want to turn into an opportunity? I'd love to read your answers. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.